Gotta love January movies. What's up everybody, I'm Johnnie Omega back with a new review. This time talking about the little things, so let's get to it. Deputy Sheriff Deke joins forces with Sergeant Baxter to search for a serial killer who's terrorizing Los Angeles. As they track down the culprit, Baxter is unaware that the investigation is dredging up echoes of Deke's past, uncovering disturbing secrets that could threaten more than just the case. Now let me first start off by saying if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. In my reviews, I discuss what I like, what I didn't like, and then my overall thoughts. This movie stars 3 Oscar-winning actors in Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. On paper, from an acting perspective, this movie had more than enough to be good. And that's where I'll start when it comes to things that I liked about this movie, because that's really the only thing. All 3 of these actors did a good job with what they were given. Denzel Washington does a good job playing an old veteran detective who's on the back end of his career but is still haunted by an old case. Rami Malek does a good job playing a police sergeant who's really in the thick of things trying to figure out who the killer is and ultimately solve the case. Jared Leto, though, really steals the show playing the primary suspect. As you're watching the movie, it's really easy just to think that he's the killer, but as the movie progresses, you really start to second guess that. Is he really the killer, or does he just enjoy this cat and mouse game way too much and just wants the cops to think he did it? The interaction with these 3 characters are basically the backbone of this movie and easily when this movie is at its best. And again, the main reason for that is the actors and the performances that they give. This movie, in my opinion, is a textbook example of an okay story or script that's elevated by the actors that you choose to play those roles. Which leads me to what I didn't like about the movie, and that's the execution of the story. The movie starts out good, generally the way you expect it to. You get to know the 2 main characters, you learn about the past of Denzel's character, and you see the parallels between what he went through personally and professionally and what Rami's character is currently going through. Then enters Jared Leto's character as the prime suspect, and things start to pick up in the 2nd act, but it's when you get to the 3rd act where things still stay interesting, but the movie doesn't really stick the landing. There's so much buildup in the movie that you expect a good payoff when you get to the end, but once you get to the end, you're just sitting there thinking, that's it? Or at least I was. The ending wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. The movie's getting a lot of comparisons to other films like Zodiac and Seven, and on the surface I could totally see where those comparisons are coming from with similar stories and super talented actors, but both of those movies had way better endings. So in conclusion, the acting was good, and you could definitely tell that the 3 main stars put their best foot forward to make this movie as good as it possibly could be, but the subpar writing and the lackluster ending doesn't really live up to what you're probably expecting from this movie. But I will say, if you've never seen Zodiac or Seven or too many movies similar to that, then you're probably going to like this movie more than people who have. All that being said, I'd say this movie is cool to watch if there's nothing else on TV. So comment below and let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button to see what's coming next.